Zane Show podcast, the daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. Each and every day of the work week. Feeling good because a brand new Paulie Walnuts Adidas tracksuit is on your old pal Eric Zane. Yes, day 3 of showing off the Christmas gear. Oh my gosh. Tell you what, my family knows me. You know, bestowing me with numerous fashion items that have just make my life so fantastic. From the amazing slippers, which I wear all the time, the hoodies, the winter caps, and then the Paulie Walnuts Adidas tracksuit, year number 3 of Adidas tracksuit. Oh my gosh. They're like, here you go. It's another one. You're going with the gray with the black stripes. Yes. Oh my God. Fantastic. I feel so good about it. Look, it's matching. Oh yeah. That's what you do when you're an old fuck. You wear sweats all day. Oh shit, yeah. Okay. So glad that you are here. Welcome. Bullet dodged yesterday. Okay, let me just start off by telling you that my father is okay. And you know something kind of wacky happened if I cut right to the chase and tell you he's fine. He's going to be okay. Something did happen to the man. He was injured yesterday. And I know everybody would be greatly concerned about that, being that he will be 89 years old in March, and we just had him on the show yesterday. What did he do after that? After he finished up Dear Meathead, well, he got hurt. This is what happens when your parents kind of get a little long in the tooth. So I was driving to take the NFK to his ultrasound, you know, and cruising along, and then the phone, you know, it's going through the vehicle, and it says, Brother Jim. And right away I go, timing of that is weird. But I don't want to pick it up right now. Because if, it's just kind of weird driving with him, and if it's on speaker and I don't know what the content is, it might freak out the NFK, and it probably would have. It was probably a good move. So I ignored and then got to the hospital, dropped the NFK off, parked the car, walk up to registration, put our masks on, walking up to registration, and then my wife's calling me. And I go, well, now this is... okay, all the signs. Something has happened with my dad because of the phone call from my brother at the odd time, and then now my wife. And why would she be calling me? And I was prepared mentally that something bad had happened. And I pick it up. Hello. And I'm about to talk to the lady at the front desk, and she goes, okay, you're at the hospital. Yeah. I just talked to your brother, Jim, and your dad fell. I'm like, oh, boy. What? Okay. So what he was doing, I guess, was shoveling snow. Does that surprises no one. Now, the driveway was clear. I'm pretty sure he was doing his favorite thing of grabbing the snow off the pile and spreading it out over the lawn so that it will melt faster. Now, it's kind of a weird thing because my dad, and hold on, I'll get to that in a second. He fell, and the first thing to touch the ground after he fell was his face. So, winds up at the hospital. I can just imagine Joanne was just scared to death when that poor guy came walking back into the house that I fell down. Say, hey, I fell. Oh my God, poor dude. I feel so bad. It would have broke my heart. She took him to the hospital, and then they, when you get to be that age, what do they do? And Amanda says, did he slip or just fall? I don't know. I think he slipped. And he has bad balance. Okay, so more on that in a second. When you are that old and you fall down, all right, or do whatever happens to you, you're injured. They then do the full body scan on you. So they did the CAT scan on his head, make sure that there wasn't like a brain bleed. And then it's like they investigate everything to make sure that there isn't any broken bones or anything like that. So they do like the 30-point maintenance inspection on him, send him home, good to go. I called him. He is, hey, how you doing? I go, hey, Dad. And I'm quizzing him, and he's like, oh no, it's fine, it's not a big deal. I'm a little worried about. Well, I didn't talk to my brother, and I imagine everybody's on the same page that, being that his balance is an issue, I guess the dementia does something to your balance, and he has he's walking with the cane, and he probably, well, in fact, I know he should not be out, doing things like this. And, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to demand restrictions on a lifestyle. It's just, yeah, I'm sure everybody is going to say, hey, come on now. Maybe you should take it easy. So he has fallen before. Amanda is talking, which is never a good thing. She says, the thing is, if he slipped, that could happen to anyone. I know, just shut up for a minute, if you could, okay? I know my dad. He's has poor balance. So just take the rest of the show off. You're distracting the shit out of me. So him falling is kind of a regular thing, and it's going to get worse. The dementia is causing this to happen. So it's fuck. But it's very difficult if you want to be like, hey, yeah, Dad, but you can't go outside anymore. You have to sit on the couch for the rest of your life. So I don't know if we're at that spot, But I talked to him, and he feels good. He's in great spirits. But he's got a big black eye. He just looked like he went 10 rounds with the champ. And he's got a gash on his head. So, okay. But he's fine. He's going to be okay, and he's in good hands. Now, ultimately, is that going to keep him from going outside and doing things? Slowly but surely, the landscape of my dad's life, for a period of years now, these things have been being taken away from him. His freedoms. Taken away his truck. He cannot drive. He can't work with any power tools. He cannot get on any ladders. Outside of just pulling weeds, he is running out of options for things to pass his time. His balance has caused him to have to walk with a cane, and it's a very precarious thing. You want to stay with him. And now this, he just likes to go out and tinker and putz like old people do, and suddenly now he's falling. So, one of those things, I guess. But we'll see. I will see him on Sunday with Diana. The NFK going with us. Oh, my God, that's going to be awesome. So we'll head on over there. see him. And, all right. I just want to start off and say, yes, he's fine, but it's just a bummer. I'm just glad he wasn't hurt worse. It could have been a whole fucking lot worse. You know, anytime you go down like that and the first thing to stop your fall is your head, shit. All right. Next thing. I'm really convinced that my neighbors here, or my neighbor, the Hallelujahs, think that I am a loser. I say this because when it warmed up, going from when the grass started to grow going into summer this year, I was cutting the lawn, and the neighbor, the husband and wife, they're I love these people, they're great, but I was annoyed because Mrs. Hallelujah said, "Wow, are you feeling okay?" Like, I don't cut my lawn, and I was like, and it's true. I'm kind of a schlep. I'm the guy in the neighborhood that everyone else cuts their lawn like 2 or 3 times before I do it once. I'm trying to get better at that, but I get so damn busy. I don't always have the time to be as thorough with things like that as everyone else. I don't know. I mean, but for whatever reason, it isn't because I don't care. I just get very, very busy doing other things, and sometimes I don't allocate my time as well as others. That's a nice way of saying I'm just fucking an idiot, I guess. Yesterday, Diana pulls in, and her vehicle, her car, which she loves, is so covered with salt, it looks like some type of hazard. And it was, she gets out, and I said, I'm going to wash that car. I'm going to do that today. She goes, I was going to take it to the car wash. I go, no, don't spend the money. Okay, that's one thing I have really focused on since I moved here to West Michigan, is being like these Dutch people. These Dutch people are so ridiculously stingy with their money. And when in Rome, okay, it costs $10 to wash the car, to run it through the car wash. If you get basic wash at Mr. Car Wash, it's $10. Now, I love Mr. Car Wash, and there's nothing better than going through that thing and you smell all the chemicals, cleanliness smelling in the car. It's like, oh, yes, the car is clean. And then you get to the point where there's the mirror and you look at yourself and the car is crystal clean. You're like, oh, my God, it's fucking great. I said, fuck that, though. I'm trying to get out of debt right now. And I gotta save the money. I go, I'm going to wash the car. So it gets to be about 6 o'clock last night. It's been completely pitch black for an hour. And I start getting everything ready to wash the car. And she goes, oh, God, don't do that. It's late. I go, it's really not. It just gets dark here at 5. I mean, in the middle of the summer, we've got 4 more hours of daylight. I'm washing the car. So I put the car in the driveway, bring out the hose. I got hot water in the garage, so this is awesome. I got my bucket, and I got my headlamp on. Okay, I'm all lit up so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. And I start. And then, like clockwork, I hear the garage door opening. Not mine, my neighbor's. He's taking out his garbage. Right away, I think he's going to say something. He's going to say something that's going to make me feel like a schmuck again. He said, oh, now I've seen everything. And I'm like, why is it every time I decide to actually do something that you all do? Like, every Sunday during the warmer months, like clockwork, or Saturday, I should say, at like 6 a.m., this guy washes the fleet of vehicles. You know, grass is cut by 8:30. Everything's done always. He's got an army of support. His kids all, help him. Mine never did. I didn't even bother trying to get my kids to help because every time I did, they'd fuck it up. And I was like, shit, I'll just do it myself. Fuck it. I'll just let it grow. I'll just leave it alone and won't even do anything with it. It's okay. Never mind. This is a bad idea. Oh, now I've seen everything. I'm like, do I need to take that knowingly? Is it now I've seen everything? Is he saying that because it's cold and dark and I'm washing the car? Or is he saying that because I'm actually doing something? Do I, as he says that, I'm like, okay. Now I've seen everything. I have to, I could either respond with being an idiot, or I could just say the thing that keeps everything flowing in a positive way. Let him get that over on me. And I did that. I didn't engage in a nasty way. I said, yeah, ha ha. Yours is next. Line it up at the car wash. Ha ha ha. That was it. It was kind of a fun thing for him. Probably should be for me. I should probably bring this up with the Queen of the Forest. I love having her home right now, by the way.
Hello?
Hey, I got to run something by you.
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, so do you remember when it started warming up, going into summer, and I was cutting the lawn, and Mrs. Hallelujah said, "Wow, are you feeling okay?"
Mm-hmm.
Which was kind of like it was a little dig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
Okay, so yesterday, when I was washing the car, Mr. Hallelujah came out of the garage. And the only reason why I'm saying that, I'm not saying that to be insulting the name Hallelujah, so I don't want to say his real name.
Yeah.
And they're super religious, which is great.
Yeah.
But he said, "Whoa, now I've seen everything." Okay? Now, is he saying now I've seen everything like because it's dark and you're washing the car in the winter? Or is it now I've seen everything because I'm actually doing something?
I would say more that it was dark and freezing cold and you're washing the car in the driveway.
Okay, good.
That's what I would say, yeah.
So I'm reading into that too much.
Yeah, I think you're reading into that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor? You know that leg of lamb in the freezer or in the fridge?
No, I didn't know there was a leg of lamb.
Yeah, there's a leg of lamb in the fridge. And
yeah.
I know it's Thursday, but I'm thinking should I freeze that?
Did you just buy it yesterday?
Yeah.
And we're needed for Monday or Sunday, right?
Wait for Sunday, which means if we freeze it now, we'd have to take it out on like Saturday.
But it probably wouldn't thaw by Sunday. I don't know.
Can you look and see if there's a date on it?
Yeah.
Because if there's a date on it that says sell by 12/29, which I don't think there would be. I would have known that.
Yeah, let me see.
I probably should have opted to do this off of the podcast, but I'm an idiot. Now I want to know.
No, it doesn't say anything. Just, I mean, it has a, oh no, wait a second. That was whatever that is. Hang on.
You got the leg of lamb mixed up with something else in the fridge?
Well, yeah, inside the bag where the leg of lamb was the parsley, and I was just looking at the sticker. I didn't realize it. It says,
Come on.
yeah, it doesn't really say anything.
All right, throw it in the freezer.
Throw it in the freezer?
Yeah, throw it in the freezer.
Okay. Sounds good.
Uh,
I will do that.
What do you think about my dad?
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, he's known to do this kind of stuff. You know?
All right. I think he's lucky. I don't
I do too.
But I mean, does this type of thing where you have a conversation, Dad, you need to stop going outside?
I mean, I'm not sure how much good that would do. You know what I mean? I mean, considering we've had these conversations with him before when he was at 100% capacity, and now he is not.
I don't think we've said you can't go outside. You can't.
Well, yeah, well,
you
I mean,
can't
he
go
can
walking
outside,
around.
He shouldn't be shoveling snow. Is what he shouldn't be doing.
Well, just because of the footing could be bad. I mean, if he's on solid concrete in the middle of summer, he's going to lose his footing.
Right.
Because of the dementia. His balance is fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I don't know what good it would. I mean, it would be better. You would be better off having a conversation with Joanne than him. You know.
Yeah. Because I doubt he's going to remember what the fuck happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's to a point now, as I was telling you and Kevin, that he forgets. He doesn't know that he has dementia now.
Right.
Which is incredible.
Right. And like yesterday, he didn't even know what day it was.
No.
He said, "Oh, is that tomorrow?" When we said we were going to come over.
Yeah. I said, no, it's going to be 4 days from now, Dad.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
All right.
I thought I wanted to say something else to you. Oh, right now, if you could determine, like, if there's a possibility to have full Pooh Bear points, do you know anyone who has earned full Pooh Bear points?
You?
Yes. And that's the car washing thing, right? And I clean your garage stall.
Yeah.
That is all helpful. Can you tell everybody what you said to me yesterday when I was walking by you and I didn't.
No, gotta go. All right, enjoy your day.
What's the matter?
I'm not going to repeat that. No.
Well, I didn't
you
say
either.
It. You said it.
Okay, but that's not for the audience to hear.
I misheard you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You don't want me to elaborate in any way?
Nope.
If I did elaborate about what you asked, what are you doing? What was that? If I did elaborate in any way about what you said, would my Pooh Bear points still be full?
No. They would not.
Okay, thank you.
They would be empty, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to say a word then.
Okay.
I'll just let their imaginations run wild.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, have a good day. I'll see you soon.
Have a good day. I'm going to see you very soon. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Queen of the forest, queen of the jungle, queen of the wasteland. When the president said, "You're queen of the wasteland, queen of the jungle," Gauff. I love that. Queen of the wasteland. So I brought it up with the NFK. I go, "Hey, buddy, do you want to go see my dad?" And he says, "What time are you leaving?" And I'm like, "What the fuck does it matter? You have no schedule." I don't know. 9 or 10, I guess. Anyway. So he will be with us. So it'll be Diana, the NFK, Eric, Dad, Joanne, my dad's black eyes, and a big cut on his head. All right. So, if you are enjoying the show right now on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, I got to kick you out. You want the full show as it happens each and every weekday, starting at the same time, 8 a.m. Eastern. You got to follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live, or download the Twitch app and search my name, Eric Zane Live. You can take it with you. You're driving around. You can run the frickin' thing through your Bluetooth and hear the show live, almost like a morning radio show. What? Oh, my God. I'm going to go around the radio dial as soon as I get done kicking everybody out. So twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. The audio podcast is made available shortly after I finish, on demand, on all of the audio platforms. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart. I just signed a deal with iHeart, and that allows me to now talk about the podcast on Big 101.3, which I do. I take great liberty to do that, which I'm on again today on Big 101.3. 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., playing the fun hits you know. So that's a lot of Eric Zane. I have a Patreon. It is listener-supported, ad-free Patreon. It's like public radio for idiots. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. The Ben and Eric Patreon podcast goes down tonight at 7 p.m. If you are already a member of Patreon and you do not receive the emails to join me via the Zoom, let me know. And I just say, Eric Zane, shoot me a link. So there you go. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. So I will now send you on your way.